This is the ACT algebra portion. Number 2, a 35-member history club is meeting to choose a student government representative. They're picking one person to represent them. The members decide that the representative who will be chosen at random cannot be any of the 3 officers of the club. What is the probability that Hiroko, who is a member of the club but not an officer, will be chosen? So the probability that it's Hiroko is the outcomes that it's Hiroko, or this person, divided by the total number of people that they're choosing from. And so, well, there's only one person who is Hiroko. What's the total number of people that they're choosing from? It's not 35 because they're gonna not include or even try to choose the 3 officers. They are removed from the list of names that can be chosen. So that means that there's 32 other people that can be chosen. Hiroko is one of them. So the probability that it's Hiroko is 1 out of 32. So that's option K, right there. Number 3 is also an algebra problem. For what value of x is the equation 2 raised to the power of 2x plus 7 equal to 2 raised to the power of 15? Notice the bases are the same, folks, and there's an equal sign in between them. So if the bases are the same, that means the powers have to be the same to make them be equal. So really, we just turn this into an algebraic problem. For what value of x do the powers be, are the powers equivalent? So we solve for x. So we get 2x equals 8. So then x equals 4. So B is the correct option there. Number 4, let the function f be defined as f of x equals 5x squared minus 7 times 4x plus 3 in parentheses. What is the value of f of 3? So remember, this represents an x. So 3 could go in there, but 3 most importantly will go in right here and right there. This is a calculator problem, and the calculator part starts right here. So 5x squared, but no, put 3 in for the x, minus 7 times parentheses 4 times 3. Now here parentheses aren't quite as necessary. 4 times 3 plus 3. And you close off your parentheses and you put this all in the calculator at once. I know some people are worried about time with the ACT for math. This is one that's intended to not take very long. You just plug this all in at once. And when you do that, you should get negative 60. The more you can practice with the calculator and know where the parentheses are and the squaring and know the difference between a minus sign and a negative, the more you take those reps and practice in class, the better that works out for you, the faster you are with this. Number 5, a wallet containing 5 $5 bills. So there's $5 bills in there. There's 5 of them. 7 $10 bills. And 8 $20 bills. Dang, there's some money in there. Is found and returned to its owner. The wallet's owner will reward the finder with 1 bill drawn randomly from the wallet. What is the probability that the bill drawn will be a $20 bill? So we want the probability of a $20 bill. So that is the number of $20 bills divided by the number of all bills. So this simplifies to or this is, let's see, there are 8 $20 bills, and there are 20 total bills. That includes the $20 bills. It includes all of the bills. There are 20 total bills in this wallet, 8 of which are 20s, so your probability of getting a 20 is 8 out of 20. Now notice that that answer doesn't show up. That's because you need to simplify this answer. You can divide both the top and the bottom by what? By 4. If you divide it just by 2, you would get 4 over 10, but that can get simplified even further. You can divide by 2 again if you had 4 over 10. So 2/5 is the best answer. So that's 2 problems on the ACT from a while ago that dealt with probability. So it's a good thing to practice, to get familiar with. Number 6, the ABC Book Club charges a $40 monthly fee plus $2 per book in that month. The Easy Book Club charges a $35 monthly fee, so less, but they charge $3 per book. So a little bit more per book for the number of books that you rent in that month. For each club, how many books must be read in 1 month for the total charges from each club to be equal? So again, ABC is $40 per month plus $2 per book. So let's just zoom in on 1 month. It's a flat $40 fee for that month plus $2 per book. The Easy Book Club is $35 per month, flat fee there, plus $3 per book. So, and we're wondering when they are equal. So that's why I took these 2 expressions for the ABC and Easy clubs and set them equal. So now we go ahead and start solving. Get b to one side. So I'm going to take away these 2 b's, but then I need to do it to this side as well. So 40 equals 35 plus 1b, because 3b minus 2b is 1b. And then we just subtract 35, and you get 5 equals b. So after 5 months, after 5 books, the values will be equal. Number 8, when x equals 1/2, what is the value of 8x minus 3 divided by 1/2, or divided by x? I already started plugging in 1/2 there and there. This is just a substitution problem, folks. Now, there's a lot going on with that fraction, so maybe you want to call x equaling 1/2 the same as x equaling 0.5. That's the same thing. So maybe you want to plug in 0.5 here. So that means we have 8 times 0.5 minus 3 over 0.5. Now I know I've been preaching doing everything at once, but if you're going to plug this all in your calculator at once, you have to put parentheses around the top, because it's whatever the top is divided by whatever the bottom is, or otherwise I like to simplify the top, get an answer, simplify the bottom, and then do it in a total of 2 steps. But you could do it in 1 step with the red parentheses around the top. So you get 4 minus 3, which is 1, and then divided by 0.5. So this you plug into your calculator, and the top is twice as big as the bottom. So the answer is 2. So there we are. Answer is the letter G. Next one. What is the slope of the line going through these 2 points in the standard coordinate plane? Remember, it's rise over run. So you take the y's divided by the difference of the x's. So that's going to be -5 minus -2 over 2 minus -2. Oh boy. Got distracted there. There's a crying kid in the back. The formula is right. Let's label our x and y's. Got an overtired kid, I apologize. X. Ooh. XY, XY. So y's are -5 minus 1 on the top. X is on the bottom. Now if I take this y minus that y, I have to start over here with the second x. I started with the second y minus the first y, second x minus the first x. So you get 2 minus -2. There are, I know you've been calculating slope for a long time. So this is when I get algebraically. Make sure you reduce your fraction. And it does show up. Remember, the negative sign can be either on top or out in front. We don't like to have it on the bottom. But you know what? Like, we make mistakes with negatives a lot. Mr. P actually started screwing that one up, if you caught that. You know, this takes barely any time to just kind of plot the points really quick. And then you can acknowledge that it's definitely negative. I'm going dropping down 6 and right 4, it looks like. Down 6, right 4. Sure enough, the rise is greater than the run in terms of length. And that's the same here. So a picture is always a nice thing to do. Helps confirm the answer right there.